there are people who successfully use one, but they don't honestly use one. They might just mark one, but they're looking at the other ones to get an overall bias. Every successful trader does.
Do for that 5-year-old that said, "Hey, I'm gonna buy my mama this big house. My mama finna live in a mansion." Do it for that 5-year-old, bro. YouTube gang, good morning. So we have the CPI, or no, we have core retail sales today at 8:30 Eastern. So, all right, what I have for YM, I want to see us react from this weekly zone and honestly push up to the top from right here. This is a weekly level. If you go here, weekly time frame, that's an unmitigated week that has not been touched. Not been touched. So what I want to see happen is us to get some market shift on this. So something like this right here. I want us to come in, or come up, get close, come in, and give us this market shift. Once we have that market shift, we'll wait for a confirmation entry. Get in right here. That's also going to help with our RR. And honestly, we can really swing this one because this is a weekly level. Of course, take partials where it's needed, but for ES, something pretty similar. So this is my daily level on my daily time frame. You'll see that this unmitigated wick right here hasn't been touched. Cool. That's where you want to get back into. And this one I actually will take directly. It's about a 1 to 4, I believe. 1 to 4.2. So there's two things I got. I'm finna start getting ready for work. My alerts are set. But yeah. And I like to say the date and time so we know we live every day. Tuesday, December 17th, 5:53 a.m. We do this, man.
I got white girls on me, Avril Lavigne. Wanna smell the smoke, then I turn to gasoline. On the ground, like on you.
Nothing like an engine like her battery, cause she bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors on the guinea, now I'm riding and I'm sliding down the sideways, now she call me her side. Rich nigga, shit up on my thigh, niggas, you pray, they wanna be sold, the voice. I'ma just give you the sauce, lawyers or something can never be bro. I miss you, wish your mother was false, Christian, really say
YouTube gang was good. I actually want to do things a little different this video. I want to give you guys some value. And I want to talk about how to figure out when the market is reversing and how to understand when it's going back to approaching. So the market moves in a series of highs and lows. We know this already, right? The market has a low that's created, it goes up to make a high, comes back down to make a low. Let me get that on. Comes back down to make a low, comes back up to make a high. This is a bullish market. When the market is moving in an upwards direction, this is the way it moves. It moves like a wave, a snake, however you want to call it. And you have two phases in every play. You have your expansion. So right here, expansion, expanding up, retracement, the fall back down. Retracement expansion, retracement expansion. That's all it is doing. Now, back to the question, back to the original thing we were talking about. How do I know when this is happening? Isaac, I understand how the market moves. Duh, we all get that. That's elementary. But I can't ever figure out whenever this is happening. And how do I know that it's going to be happening for a long time versus stopping here or stopping right here? Or how do I know when it's over? Well, this is where you start to understand that the market is fractal. So just like I said, let's pretend, or right here, this is our 4 hour time frame, right? Now, here's going to be our 15-minute time frame. Let me make that small, 1 point. Let's make this red. Cool. All right, so the 15-minute is going to do the same thing. It's still a series of highs and lows. So we have high, low, high, low, high, low, expansion, retracement. You get the point. Expansion, retracements. It's the same thing, just like we just did on the 4 hour, right? Now, how do I know when this is going to start retracing? You'll notice that every low during a bullish market, during the expansion phase, is protected. Protected. The market never went lower than this after it went up. Protected. It never came back lower than that. Protected. Never came back lower. Protected. Never came back lower. But the moment, and this is why it's so important to use multiple time frames, because if you just use one, you're kind of guessing. Like there are people who successfully use one, but they don't honestly use one. They might just mark one, but they're looking at the other ones to get an overall bias. Every successful trader does that. Even if they say I only use one time frame, like don't buy it. But once we break this low, now we're in a retracement phase. That means we should believe that every high during this retracement phase in a bullish market, every high in this retracement phase should be protected at this point. The same way every low was protected in the expansion phase. So you have boom, right? Keep coming, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, and then look, do it again. Protected, protected. The moment that becomes unprotected on our 15-minute, and keep in mind when this happens on the 4 hour, it may not look like, or let's say this is, I put 4 hour, but it's average day, whatever. On the 4 hour, it may look like it's still indecisive, it may look like it's still going down. You don't really know. It was kind of look strong, but because you understand that the market's fractal, because you know the 4 hour cannot happen until the 15-minute happens. In order for a 4 hour candle to happen, that means a 15-minute candle has to happen what? 15 times 2, 4, 4 is every hour, 4 times 4. It has to happen 16 times. The 15 minutes has to happen 16 times for the 4 hour to be made. One candlestick on the 4 hour to be made equals 16 candlesticks on 15. So again, when you understand that it's fractal and you start to get the break on the lower time frames, now you see something like this. Now that's where you start to look for entry methods, whatever they may be, order blocks, imbalances, whoever, to then come down into that area, understanding that this low should be protected because we have now broken structure back to the upside and we're bullish and we're now finished with the retracement and we're ready to go back to expansion. And when that happens, what you're going to do again is find some way to enter the trade here. And oh, hold on. And again, what you're going to do is find some way to enter your trade. So I don't know what you use. You may use an imbalance field. You may use order blocks. You may use what else do people use? Unmitigated wicks. I don't know, whatever it is, and it doesn't really matter what it is. This is why all traders are, or all trading styles can be successful, is understanding the trend, the market structure. If you can get that, you can accidentally make money, to be honest with you. Like a lot of the people who made money very quickly in trading, it wasn't that they just were magical, they had this holy grail. They understood this part. Okay, you can even do to the point where, okay, I'm just gonna be a Fibonacci trader, right? You understand the market structure, expansion, retracement. Once you start the retracement, Some people just wait till you get to the 50% and they buy and they're only shooting for 1-to-1s. It's like you can do that. Like that's why all of these profitable strategies exist. But once you understand that there's an expansion or retracement and how to understand when it's happening, it's gonna be golden for you. But anyways, the way you would play this is understand that this was protected. Find some reason to enter. Your exit point would be at the top of where the last high was printed. Yes, it can go higher. Yes, it can go way higher, a lot higher. You can probably hit a 1 for 10 sometimes, but don't guess where the market's going. Play what you see, react from what you see. The moment you start to guess, the moment you say, well, I always shoot for 1-to-2s or 1-to-3s, so it has to be a 1-to-3. Now, me personally, I only take 1-to-3s, but it's not like I'm forcing a trade to be the one a 1-to-3 if it's not a 1-to-3. I just won't take the trade. But if you're saying, let's say you only go for 1-to-3s, and this right here only gives you 1 for 2, so you do something like this. No, you don't need to do that. Yes, it can work out. Yes, it works out for people sometimes, but it also cannot work out. Sometimes you'll see that the market literally will take out that high, just take it barely out, and then just tank. You're only trading what you see, not what you think. And once you do that, trading gets a lot simpler. It gets a lot easier. Now, it doesn't make sense to take multiple setups in a day because your setups only happen every 1 or 2 times a day, or maybe you're on 5 minutes, let's say you get 3 setups or whatever it may be. Your setups don't appear as much when you realize when it's appropriate to take those setups.
Yo, YouTube gang. Dude, bro, hold on, pause. I don't know if that name low-key is trash. I want to change that. I call the people in the chat mob members, but y'all aren't quite mob members, but y'all somebody, y'all. Honestly, I'm gonna call y'all. To be honest, I don't know. I'm gonna get back to that. Today was another successful day. The reason why today was a successful day is not because of the $100 we made. No, our trade didn't hit TP today. Yes, we didn't lose money, so actually that was a successful thing. We technically made money, but I mean, it was 100 on that account. We did everything we were supposed to do. We showed up to the gym, we showed up to work, we showed up to the charts, and now we're showing up to YouTube. I'm editing right now as we speak. So today was a successful day. And I kind of want to make the end of this video to the trader that's been trading for a year or two and just are not where they want to be at, right? I want to let you know that you're way closer than you think you are. And I kind of want to give you an analogy, right? So let's say you have no idea how to swim, right? And somebody pushes you in the deep end of the pool. You're gonna die out there. Like, you're gonna drown. You can't swim. You're just gonna go to the bottom. You're gonna sink, and you can't do it. And that's like equivalent to when you first start trading, right? When you first get out there, you don't know what information to listen to. You don't know who's trustworthy. You don't know what's right, what's wrong. You're just filtering all different voices. And then you start to realize some of the best information you get isn't from people that are the biggest people you know. But yeah, so now let's say you're learning how to swim, right? So this is equivalent to you learning how to trade. First, you still don't know how to stay above water, but then you start to learn how to stay afloat. What do you call it? Treading the water? I don't know how to swim at all. Yeah, I know, chill out. But anyways, you start to learn how to keep your head above water. And the same thing with trading. You get to a point where now you understand the pattern, the system of the market. You might still not be making money, but you understand there's a system, right? So you can't survive. You can't live off that. The same way if you knew how to tread water and just stay afloat, doesn't mean you can just live in water. If somebody drops you in the ocean or in a situation and there's a shark or something near you that can come catch you, like you're toast off rip. You're probably toast regardless, but you get where I'm getting at. You're toast because you can't move away. And then you learn how to move forward. This is what I call like being break even in trading. You're now understanding that, you know what you're doing. Now it's all mental. Now it's all in your head of like, okay, the reason why I don't trust my stop loss, the reason why I like to exit trades early, because I had bad experience with my trades and stop loss. So now I don't trust my charts, and this, that, and the other, and it becomes this whole cycle. You got to stay away from that, fam. You got to get away from that. But again, that's like equivalent to now you learn how to move forward, right? Know what comes after that? You don't know. Like, and that's the crazy thing. Like, people learn how to swim, and next thing you know, you can take it as far as you want to take it. You can be the person that at the schools was on the swim team and was known for swimming. You can become Michael Phelps. You can be somebody who's like, I just want to be able to stay afloat. Don't want to put more effort into getting better. You can be the person who learns how to do butterflies, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? You take it as far as you want at that point. Once you're at the break-even phase, I genuinely, yes, you might not be profitable, but you are profitable in a sense. Like, if you can show it to a market multiple times a week, multiple times a month, whatever it may be, and not lose money, it just means you're not outsmarting or beating the market, but at the same time, you're not letting them beat you. And that is a step that you should be proud of. That break-even phase, you're so close. And even if you're not at the break-even phase, let's say you're still losing money, but now you understand there's something that you're not understanding completely, that is huge. My first 2 years of trading was spent on copy trade, copy paste. Hey, I'm gonna take your play. Okay, support this. Like, it was terrible. And looking back at it now, it's like so much time was wasted because I was looking at the wrong information. So much time was wasted because I just didn't want to learn technical analysis the way I should have learned technical analysis. And if you've done that, you're so close, bro. Don't give up now, fam. And I'm talking to you. Fam. Do for that 5-year-old that said, hey, I'm gonna buy my mama this big house. My mama finna live in a mansion. Do it for that 5-year-old, bro. Like, you ain't forget about them dreams. I ain't forgot about what you said, so let's get that done, fam. That crazy. Nah, but y'all, that's everything I got for today. We're gonna do it back tomorrow. You know, we got FOMC coming up, so high impact news. I'm bullish on YM and ES. But in the morning, the chart may look different, so who knows. But yeah, that's everything I got for you today. Stay cool, stay safe, stay calm, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.